What's up? How y'all doing today? We here, another episode of the 3 on 3s. All these lovely people. I'm Kami. I'll be your fake host for the day. I'd like everybody to introduce themselves. We're gonna start with the ladies. Niggas can wait.
My name is Courtney Shav. I am the founder of Spicy Studios. If you already fuck with Cups and Convos, you know what Spicy Studios is. You know who I am. So that's just a little bit about me.
My name is Zamira. I am a poet and content creator.
Hey y'all, hey, my name is Nehemia, but Melanini on Instagram. Currently an upcoming entrepreneur when it comes to credit, so give me when it comes to money. And yeah.
My name is Gianni. They call me G's. Instagram Humble G's. I own a cleaning service. So if you need events cleaning, any type of cleaning, I'm that guy.
My name is Trey Button, artist rapper. You can catch me on Instagram at Trey Button. Make sure you tune into the music. It's a fact.
Alright, cool. So, I heard you guys have a question for us.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Y'all ready?
Of course.
My first question for y'all is, would you date somebody who makes a higher salary than you?
Duh. What's the problem with that?
I feel like social media acts like it's a problem, but I know that's not real. The real life, like the real world, but.
One thing I need y'all to realize is social media is not real. It can be millions, thousands, whatever, hundreds of people. I did that backwards, but okay. Talking about something, but it is not real. The only dudes that will have a problem with that are the men who are trying to use you for money. Like, literally control you. So like, when you are making the money, you're the breadwinner. You get to make the rules in the house. You get to tell people what to do. You can kick people out. Because if it's your house, like, every woman that I've known when I was older, or when I was younger and it was older, and they tell me, it's like, always get your own. Don't go live in a woman's house, because if you live in a woman's house, she can kick you out the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if you are paying the rules, no, whose name is on this
So that's
shit?
what guys talk about. Like, you know, they don't want to be in that predicament. It's
Yeah,
pride.
But you got to build together. So me personally, I wouldn't have a problem because I'm always going to bring what I need to, whether it's dick or money. but
Wait, time out.
Wait. We went left.
Time out.
That was a good answer, though.
Right.
Wait, so let me ask you this, Kami. So if you only bring a dick in the house, you think that's all you need to bring?
That's sufficient.
It's sufficient enough?
No. It's dependent on this woman and her situation right now. Sometimes women don't want any type of emotion. They don't want any type of relationship. They just need that itch to be scratched so they can focus on getting their bread. Sometimes women go through that period where they just need dick dropped off. Uber dicks.
Uber dicks.
I like that one. Over dicks. I like that one.
So they could just boop, 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 and I'm on the way, 15 minutes.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? There's other times, I did only say two things, but you know, you could be something for everybody.
Would you guys want to be a stay-at-home dad? If you was presented the opportunity to be a stay-at-home dad and you want kids,
Right,
I'm
'cause
assuming that you want
right.
kids.
She's making more money than you. She's healed a little bit. She's getting to the money. She wants to get back to work.
And do you guys mind being a stay-at-home dad?
Nah, I'm not being a stay-home dad.
Why not?
Why not?
Why?
Nah, I'm not. I like the work. I want to do things. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Well, you don't think cultivating your children to be the people they need to be isn't good work?
True. But she's making her money, and I'm gonna make my money. You feel what I'm saying? So we still gonna take care of our kids. I'm gonna take care of my kid, but I'm not gonna just be a stay-home dad. I don't. It's just like you just said. I don't mind she making more money than me, but I just don't want to be in an argument, and then you say, "Oh,
You don't want to be reliant
I make more money than you." Like,
But I think that's an insecure woman, and I think that's a woman that you shouldn't be with.
Yeah.
If she's bringing up, I make more money than you.
throwing that in your face during an argument.
So, like, you would know that before.
no, you don't.
it gets
know.
to that.
You don't know that.
If she's
But, I mean,
already been
before
making money,
right before it gets to kids, you don't think you'll know that?
you'll know how she is before
No.
that point.
Some people. I feel like
You don't
relationships.
No, not
Okay,
not
well,
that
I feel like
don't
you know
think.
we never know when the kids
Until
things
it
comes
happens.
into play, but like you don't think you'll be with her like long enough to know whether or not she'll throw that in your face?
You will
No.
know.
No,
you will
could
know.
you could marry somebody, and then after you get married, you find out they're
They
another
just
person.
switch.
Or you
Yeah.
could have kids and then stay at home and be a dad, and then when the opportunity comes up,
Right.
It's
Okay, I feel like you don't know the experience until you're in it.
it's kind of like with I won't just say with women. I won't just say with women. I'll say with people.
Okay.
But like a lot of times, everyone's scared to be themselves. You will be the person you think this person wants you to be as long as possible. And some people will hold that as long as possible till they just get comfortable. They're like, this nigga ain't leaving. This shorty ain't leaving. I'm gonna be myself now. And then now it's too late.
When do you drop that?
Everyone's different.
You never
I think
know.
most people drop it in 3 months. If you ask me, I feel like a lot of
You
the
think
mass.
there's like a literally like 90 days?
I feel like a lot of people, their mask breaks within that 2 to 3 month mark. And then you
Okay.
really start seeing who people who they are. And when people show you who they are,
Take it.
believe
it.
them.
I
Believe
agree.
them.
I agree.
Believe it.
Because you can't change them. This is who they are. So,
Yeah.
But I just, like I said, I just feel like you don't know who the person you deal with until 90 days or a year. Because everything is all good in the beginning. You feel me? And then sometimes, 9 times out of 10, when that baby comes, it go left. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't really
You
know.
think 9 times out of 10 it goes left?
that's
Nah,
a high
very high.
percentage.
I'm like,
That's a high
that's a
percentage.
high ass
90%.
percentage. I'm not even gonna lie to you,
You
bro.
speak for yourself?
Right.
No, I don't have kids.
Oh,
Are you
Wow.
speaking from
But
what
I
you've
just go off-
seen?
Like just going for like
We don't
8.
think like 65 maybe? Or like
I like 7 out of 10.
Yeah, like 9
out of 10 is
like
crazy.
damn
Word.
near.
Alright, but alright, how many females we know like we dated and single mothers?
A lot.
But what does
9
that have to
times
do
out of
with
10.
being a stay-at-home
Nah,
dad?
I didn't.
But
I
how
don't
many
You think
stay-at-home
there's a
dads do we know?
You don't know a lot of
But I
stay-at-home
also like,
dads.
are we in the tax bracket for that? I don't know. I don't know.
What about you? You over here quiet. You ain't answer. What about you?
I think I'd be a stay-at-home dad. I'm not against it. I feel like at the end of the day, as long as my kids is good and I'm the one taking care of my kids, regardless if my girl is out making whatever bag she gotta make, my kids are straight. And somebody gotta take care of the kids. So if I'm at home taking care of my kids, I think I'm straight.
See,
It don't matter about money as long as my children good, bro.
Okay, can I ask you guys a question then? Like, because you two both said you would be okay with the whole stay-at-home dad
It'd be
thing.
the
So,
best.
would you be okay with then like getting an allowance or something? Like, you're not making funds. Like, would you be a stay-at-home dad that's trying to make money? Like, how would that look for
Listen,
you guys?
I'm a stay-at-home dad, but I'm not the bitch.
You gotta make money.
Even if I'm not making money,
Okay.
you're making our money. We are a team. I'm not gonna sit here.
You're
and be-
making okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and talk about I can only spend $1,500 a week. Shut the fuck up. The money is ours. I'm gonna spend it, and most of the time I'm spending it for us. It's not like I'm out here wilding. I'm gonna go get a fucking Maserati tomorrow. Like, but it's,
Okay.
Even though I'm not making the money, I'm not the breadwinner. I'm still the man of the house. It doesn't matter if I was staying
Okay.
home or
But
not.
do you have a job or not? Like that's
The
dictates.
job is taking
Right,
care
I
of the
think
kids.
The job is
So
taking
you
care of the
should
Yo,
kids.
the kids, the home, yo, bro, that is.
Well,
she's
okay, so
taking
I guess I
That
should
is
say like
right.
a job that is producing financial income
Ooh, a
instead of like
side
a
hustle.
job that's like
A
a
team-
job that's a parent
a
because
team-
it is a job.
A team is not about doing what you think you need to do. It's about doing what you have to.
Okay.
The crib gotta get taken care of. The lawn gotta get fucking cut. The groceries, the cooking, the clothes gotta be. You gotta dust. You gotta fucking
Yeah.
do all this shit. You gotta make sure the kids come home, brush your teeth, do their homework, change their clothes, go to sleep on time. All this shit gotta happen. That's why I always look at women like, y'all niggas are superheroes. There's no way I'm gonna work a 9 to 5 to come home and do all that
All
other
of
shit
that.
I just said.
Yeah.
Just because it's my house, because I paid for it, just because now I can just sit there, bitch, this your crib, do that shit.
So would you be okay? So reverse. Would you
So
be
you
okay
think
with a
doing
stay-at-home wife?
Of
Like
course,
if she
if
was
I'm
like,
making the money,
I don't want to
yes.
work right now. Like I really just want to tend
Yes,
to
'cause
our kids.
I wanna come home and my crib smell good. I wanna come home, there's food there, my kids is clean.
Right. Like oh.
Like
I'm not kidding.
yo, listen, I've been in the cribs, like you said, like deal with single moms that sometimes you come and the kid is raggedy. And
because because she's working 12
yes,
jobs.
yes.
Not
But-
12, but you know.
But me coming in as a stranger, you know, we don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
We just see that.
Perceiving all that.
Is that lice? And then you like, what the fuck? you
Not the lie.
yeah. And then she's like, no, it's all right. They'll die eventually.
Wait, time out.
They'll
This
die
sounds,
eventually.
this sounds like a true story.
Yeah.
It's giving It's giving like you've been
The
through this
lights will die
before.
eventually is
It'll
crazy.
die eventually.
Life is too specific. I'm like, damn.
I'm just saying. that-
Shorty, if you out there, your kids got lice.
I'm just saying, when you are facilitating a situation like that, we just got to do our part. Whatever my part is and whatever your part is, if I'm comfortable with it, cool. If you're comfortable with it, cool. But it shouldn't be a force. Like, it shouldn't, like if you want to be the stay-at-home mom, you want to have 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, and I got the money for it, because we ain't going past 2 if I'm broke.
Yeah.
Kids
That's
are
a fact.
expensive.
No, honestly,
That's a-
Kids are
that's a whole other
expensive.
conversation to
Yeah.
have.
That's a good
Kids are
one.
expensive as
Kids are
hell.
expensive as
And
fuck.
they
Oh,
popping
dude.
them like it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want to pull out. It's crazy.
Okay, I have a question. I want to know, do women feel a way about their man going out with their boys? And how often do you feel a way about your man going out with their guys?
Yes.
You feel it?
Yes. To a certain extent, though, I think like you could go out with the bros all the time, but like it comes to a point when you choosing the bros over me. I think that's gay. Like every time we calling and you like, hold on, my bros is calling, but you're with your bros all the time. I think that you could be with your friends all the time, but at the end of the day, you come back home to me.
When does it become a problem?
I think honestly, it really depends on your situation and the woman you deal with. Cause I genuinely feel like I'm like the opposite of that. I date guys who are in nightlife. I like DJs. I like promoters. I like club guys. So because of that, I feel like I'm very different when it comes to the whole going out thing. Like I know for you it's a job, even though like there be gray areas and lines sometimes, but I know it's a job. So I'm not mad at you going out, and I understand that it's like probably every weekend because that's your job. But like you said, at the end of all of that, you're coming home to me. I'm probably out at the club with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's not really a problem because I'm either there or I know it's work, and I'm not really mad at it.
For me, I don't know. It's like if you're going out with your bros every weekend, I'm like, all right, like when do we have time for dates? When do we have time to go out? Like I don't want my dates. I don't want to date in a club. Like I want to go out. Like I want to try different things. Like
You can't date during the week?
We can, but like I feel like most people have most of their time is available on the weekends. I know most of my time is available on the weekends. My weekdays are smacked.
Swamped?
They're
Okay,
smacked
okay,
and swamped.
right.
I can't do it.
Okay.
So like if I feel like if you're going out every weekend with your bros, I'm like, all right, when are you ever gonna make time for me? That's when it becomes a problem for me.
Okay.
Like I don't mind if you go out. Like I feel like we're supposed to have our separate lives. Like I'm supposed to have my set of friends to go out. You're supposed to have your set of friends to go out. Like I don't want to be around you
24/7,
because I
yeah.
will get sick of you.
Okay.
So
But when it's like too much.
that's when I'm just like, nah, like we got to come to some type of agreement.
Do you like to go out with your man? Like,
I
do you feel like you could be in that setting where it's like
Oh,
y'all are out
absolutely.
together?
Oh, absolutely. I can
Okay.
do I don't do the clubs anymore.
Okay.
But I could definitely do a bar. I could definitely do a lounge. That I can do together. But I'm saying like if it's with your boys and it's every weekend, we got to discuss some things. So,
Okay.
But what if
yeah.
you like my fault? Like what if you like we live with each other, right?
It'd be,
Right, he's coming
'Cause
home
you
to
said-
you every
You said
like, you know.
20. You don't want to be with your man 24/7. So I'm with you 24/7. So if I'm with you 24/7, I know you work, right? Because I know, you know, we gonna have our dates, but sometimes I might not be with the bros like that. So it's like, damn, I'm with the bros for the night, love. Is there a problem with you? I'm asking.
Right.
It's okay with
If-
you?
If you
if
live
I live-
together,
if I
that's
live
honestly
together-
that's a great one to throw in there though. Like, cause y'all are sleeping together every night. You know he's coming
You
back
said
home to you.
24/7.
see,
24/7.
But living together doesn't mean you're together
24/7. No, because I'm at work and
It
you're at
doesn't.
work.
But
Come on.
I'm not with you 24/7. And don't
right,
call
it doesn't-
me.
Right, it doesn't
Keep
mean-
it a buck,
call
bro.
me at
Real
work.
nigga answers,
mean
bro.
y'all is together
No,
24/7.
you can live with somebody and still don't know them. That don't like you.
I'm
can-
not living with nobody I don't know.
Yeah.
But
No,
I'm
no,
but I'm
but-
not even. I don't know them. Like, you can live together and literally not be together 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, I have
That's
a
how.
9 to 5.
Because I'm
That's
not married.
24/7. I have a 9 to 5. You are doing what, like, let's say
Whatever
you
you
either
do.
have a 9 to 5 or you have an entrepreneurial job that requires your time. Like, 24/7, we don't even have that many hours, like, to be together.
You work a 9 to 5. I'm a DJ. My job starts at 10 o'clock. Let's
Okay.
say every day you come home
To you?
to me,
Okay.
and we're at home 5 to 10.
That's only 5 hours.
But you're
That's only 5 hours. But we
No,
live
you
together.
could be cooking, like
Okay.
you could be sleeping.
I don't think, to me, like I said earlier, I
Like,
think
what?
that, like,
What's
I
the
think
point?
I'm an outlier because I said I've like experienced,
Okay.
like, okay, I haven't experienced living with them, but like I've experienced that type of life. So like, I don't know, I enjoyed that,
But
but
my thing is like, even if you do live together, right? You still gotta date the person that you live with. Like you can't stop dating someone.
Dating is
So
important.
here's the thing.
Like even when you're married, you're not supposed to stop dating the person
Hypothetically,
you're
let's
married.
say let's say you live with somebody and I come home to you and at a certain point in time I want to go out with my peoples.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yes.
You
But
want
you
to
said
go? You
at-
want to go?
you
with-
said at a
You're
certain-
going to say
the-
that's
the
fine
initial
until the
question-
weekend comes around and we're living
The
together and
initial
I'm
question,
going
though, was
I'm about to
every
go out with my
weekend.
niggas. Now I'm gay for going out
No,
with my
no,
niggas.
no, no. The question is, I didn't say that.
Don't.
I didn't
No,
say
she
that.
said that.
She
She
said
said
that.
that.
Let's remind ourselves.
didn't
So
say
what
that.
you said what?
You said all the time too. You and just now you reworded it. You said at certain moments. Your initial
Exactly.
question was literally every weekend.
Exactly.
There are like 4 weekends in every month, roughly.
Okay.
Every single one of those, you're saying you're out with your bros. Like you're not out with me. And
That's
I'm
the
saying
problem.
I think the only way that that is acceptable is if that is your job. You're either whatever in nightlife. You have a hookah company. You're the bartender. You're the DJ. You're the host. You have to be like that. Has to be your job in order for it to be acceptable and okay for you to be out every weekend.
What you think, bro?
Well, I feel like for them it's okay until they see you having too much fun.
Come on.
Right.
Come on. Like, come on.
No, you're having too much fun.
What's
Yo,
your
it's
side?
I'm about to go out with the boys. Now with the boys, then you see a bunch of ass shaking in the background, and then girls like, yeah.
That was like,
They
wow,
riding, now
okay,
you got bitches
period.
riding the boat. They're like, nigga,
Come on, bro.
Because why are you
Like-
outside?
No, because you know what? Now
Why you outside?
now I'm calling my girls. Okay, we're going to this bar because there's too many boats being driven.
what?
Are you serious?
Toxic.
I'm not doing that.
That don't give
I'm not doing
There's
that.
too many boats
I'm not
being
That don't
doing
driven.
get
that.
problematic.
I love y'all.
Yes.
Listen, I am not getting out of my comfortable ass bed to follow your ass in the bar.
See?
When you get home,
Thank you.
when you get home, we'll have a talk. But I'm not getting out of my bed. I'm
What-
not
what
like
talk
you
is it?
said,
Hey.
it really depends. Like you're talking about a lot of. I'm lit too, baby. I'm 25 and young. I can
Yes.
drive the boat.
Yes.
I got my boating license.
Yeah,
I went to boating school.
With the boarding school.
Okay.
It's just,
I just think there's a lot of scenarios where men come back home to their women and their women are like, you're mad wildin' for going out with your niggas.
It
and
depends.
You choose your
Did
niggas
you
too
come
much.
home at 4 a.m.? Did you go out 4 p.m.
Hell
and
yeah,
come
I came
at 4 a.m.?
I came back at 4 a.m. I'm out with my niggas.
You went out for a brunch.
I went out at
And
10.
you came home at after party hours, like after hours.
We're going to the after hours.
But every weekend, no, it's not crazy.
Nah, not every weekend. Every weekend is crazy. But like, let's say 3 out of 4.
dude, it got to.
There's not-
2 out of
It gotta
4.
mix.
2 out of 4 is
2 out of
okay.
4. 2 out of 4.
Can I throw
I'm saying
something
3 out
in
of
there
4 on a
really
special
quickly?
month.
Can I throw something in there really quickly? Do you think there's like an age group that like matters? Like, is it okay if he does that at 25 but not at 30?
No.
Nah.
Like, no, it doesn't. The age
No,
doesn't
because
matter.
If you go out, you go
people
out.
peak at different ages.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I was gonna say before too, a lot of times women don't help that situation. The reason why, I'm gonna be honest, the reason why, let's just say he wants to go out with his boys all the time. His boy is fucking fun. Like you see that fucking shit you mean? Like
Yes.
it's fucking fun.
My friends are fucking fun.
Yeah, like they're fun. So like maybe he don't want to go to fucking brunch at the same fucking spot that you love all the fucking time.
Right.
Pick someplace else. Pick something new that you both have never done. Same thing I was talking to you earlier about. Sometimes you just gotta come out your comfort zone, introduce him to something new, and make him feel like, yo, when she makes a date,
It's
fire.
fire. It's
fun.
fire.
Okay.
so at least he can have that same
So are
level.
we saying that we're not dating people that are fun?
Some
Because
people
that might
aren't.
be it.
That's
So why are
crazy.
you in a relationship?
Some people
Because
aren't
your ass
fun.
is fat.
Nah.
Just that though?
No, literally for some niggas, that's all it takes.
Because your ass is
Your ass is
fat.
We got multiple questions
that's
for you
true.
because the ass is fat. Like,
You're a good
No,
person.
you
and your
don't
ass
need.
is fat.
Wait, can I ask
Be
you guys?
real.
Can I ask you guys because you're the 3 men in front of us?
Of
You got to
course,
talk
of
to the
course.
men delegation.
Yes.
That's enough for you. You don't think you
Oh,
deserve
no,
more
it's
than
not.
a fat ass?
It's not enough for me, but I'm saying
Like-
if we're
enough for
talking
me,
for the
bro.
men's delegation, he said it's enough for him. He speaks for himself.
Right, men delegate.
yeah.
The men
But,
delegation.
but it's always gonna be like that. There's gonna be one who's gonna be like me. I'll be like, it's not enough, but I understand the allure.
Yeah.
Like it'll grab me and have me for a while.
I'll look for 2 seconds, but then I'll be like, I'm off it. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
a little.
it'll have you.
I'll
for a
tap my
while.
shoulder and be like, let's look at that real quick, and then let's keep going about like.
Yeah.
For me.
But when you have it, like
That's like
saying,
when you
it's
have a
when you
shorty.
have
Like
it,
that's like
and that's all. That's how y'all got in a relationship. Her buns
her
is
ass,
just
or like just her.
That's what got
How
me
do you
first.
get in those jeans?
because because it's so annoying. It's so, no, it's true.
I just want men to date fun women. Like if you want to do these things, you want to have like go out and stuff,
Right.
just date fun women.
Like,
But
you
the thing
don't-
is,
and date women that like you.
Women say they fun, and then they pull out like libraries and shit like that, like
what's is that-
Nordstrom. Like, come on.
Nordstrom is shopping.
It's giving not too fun, but like,
Wait, I'm confused.
But like you saying,
What do
thing
niggas
is,
like for fun?
Some men,
I think it's
that's the
different.
fun.
I think
Let's go
it's
bowling.
different.
Let's
Cheeks
go
is the fun.
skating.
It's literally
Okay, that's
watching
what
them
I'm
walk
saying,
around,
like, cheeks
touching
are
it in
fun.
public, making niggas be like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah, that's
really
what
Some
it is.
fun.
guys
Niggas
don't
being
like
like
that though.
this.
Some
Some,
guys don't like
but
that
I got
show off.
a friend who says he can't be with a woman unless she's one of the baddest ones in the room.
Okay.
Now that doesn't necessarily mean that her ass is the
fat.
fattest.
It's-
It's
okay.
just that that's his preference.
What's the baddest?
To him?
Let's actually just throw that in there because you just brought that up. What is the baddest to you? What?
I feel like you've been
Like,
too
you
quiet.
know,
I feel like you've been too.
let's just go
I feel like
into
you've been
it
too
because
quiet,
I,
so.
I genuinely want to know what that means because everybody is different. Like,
Yes.
just some backstory. I had an anxiety attack about locking my hair. Like, I was like, niggas are not gonna see me as the baddest anymore.
Are you
Like,
bugging?
I'm natural. I have locks. I know I was
Yeah,
bugging.
you bugging.
But, like what is the baddest to you? Is it body? Is it energy? Is it like what is the baddest?
You should go first.
Me, in my
yeah.
opinion, like, you would make me the baddest. Why? It's like the way you carry yourself, the way you move, the way I can talk to you. You feel what I'm saying? In my eyes, like you said, you don't gotta have a fat ass,
Okay.
but in my eyes, you sexy to me. So that makes me you the baddest. You feel what I'm saying? If you could say something to me, you ain't gotta have a fat butt. Look, cause little cheeks matter. You feel
Little
me?
booty, okay.
Booties matter.
Booties matter.
Like, yeah, that shit fire.
Because when it comes out the jeans, it looks like a little
Thank you.
The little cup.
Thank you.
The little cup. Come on.
Okay, it's a very much so a little cupcake out the clothes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not wrong with little girls.
What about you?
I feel like it's really the energy you bring. I feel like if I could bring you around my niggas and my niggas are like, oh, she's chill, you're the baddest out of your friend group. Because there's really a certain type of woman you could bring around your niggas, and your niggas really sit there and be like, word, she's tough. I can hang around her more than one occasion type shit for me.
But why are your
So-
niggas?
But
Why
what
are
I'm
your
gonna
niggas?
say is that
It's
like
not like
standard
my
for
niggas.
you?
It's not like my niggas matter. But at the end of the day,
Your
if
friends
I'm
matter.
attracted to you, and I know your personality is tough, I could bring you out in public and say your personality is tough. And for niggas to agree, that means something.
Okay,
Like,
no,
yo,
I
I
fuck with
fuck
that
with her.
because honestly, I think my friends matter. Like, if my friends are fucking with a guy I'm dealing with, that matters to me. Like, I want to be able to bring my partner around my loved ones, and that I agree with you. It matters.
At that point, you're the baddest in your friend group. If my niggas don't attract to your friend group, if they don't fuck with your friend group, but they fuck with you because you cool peoples, I could bring you around whenever the fuck I want. You're the baddest in your friend group.
'Cause you
And
gonna
I'm
have
gonna be with you.
Yeah.
For me.
Cause you gotta have that one boring friend, and she's giving.
She's
like,
annoying.
She gotta go home.
She's cop blocker.
Yes. Like, what is she
Her
doing
man
here?
calls her and now she gotta go home.
Yeah.
Come
Like, why she
on.
even here?
Nah.
All right, Mr. Kami.
Well, for me, the whole time everybody's talking, it was just drive. The word drive just kept popping in my head. Because there's a lot of times I've been with the baddest. Everything, she has everything physically, but she had no drive. I remember, like, I could say this. She was probably one of the loves of my life, on the low. Like, we was like you said, that's my boy. Ass was fat. She loved what I love. She liked to do what I do. Like, we can just chill. There's no problem. But she didn't have the drive towards what she was capable of. She was stuck at a job that it was beneath her. I was like, yo, I'll help you in this craft and help you excel at it. Like, you just gotta you won't even put your foot in the door. You just standing at the door. I could open it, but you won't walk through it.
Right. You can't do that for nobody.
It just pissed me off at one point. I was just like, nah, like, I need that drive. I need that fire, because I will have that fire towards what I'm doing. And sometimes I get lost in the sauce and I need to be pulled out and sucked up. You feel me? But at
You
the
mean
end
that like double entendre?
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, it's the truth. It's the truth. Sometimes I need it. I just need it, and I need you to be there to be the one to be like, yo, sit, like, chill, calm me down. But if you don't have the drive when I'm doing what I'm doing, your ass is gonna be bothering me all the time. What you doing? What you doing? Where you at? Where you at? Where you going? Where you going? Because you ain't got shit going for yourself, but what you doing at this job, which could be fun, but like, if it's something that you're using to step ladder, cool.
I think it's important for your partners to have hobbies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even if it's not entrepreneurship, even if it's not like they don't want to start their own thing, I think it's just very important for your partners to have hobbies, because you need to have a relationship outside of your relationship. You have to have something outside of it, because I'm not going to be stuck under you 24/7. And every 20 minutes I'm asking you, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm busy. We're both busy, and then we'll come together when we're not busy.
It's like it's low-key like time to miss each other. Like, I'm doing me and like getting to my bag and grinding, and the fact that you're doing it too is like so inspirational too. And then we get together and it's
passion is sexy.
Yeah.
Passion is sexy. Like, once two people are passionate about whatever they're doing, when you're talking about it.
Look at Trey, he is crying. He's feeling this.
The passion. I didn't mean to touch you off.
When the cameras, my contacts are dry. Don't let her fool you.
You was in the same space, my brother.
Don't let her trick y'all.
It's a safe space.
I got you.
No, but yeah, that you're right. Like, the passion it's phenomenal. Like, it's like you're lighting a match that's already lit, and like, you know, when you do, like, this analogy is weird, but like when you light a match and then light it to another one, like that fire just kind of grows bigger and bigger, and it's like, it's a beautiful thing to experience. Like, you don't want somebody who's dull.
Out of everybody, I definitely agree with you. Like, in terms of the drive, I don't care how good you look, I don't care how much money you make. If you have drive, if you have passion, and you're not stagnant, then we could build. I feel like a lot of people don't want to build with each other. Like, if you could get somebody that has the great mindset of they know where they're going, oh my God, you can never be stuck anywhere. So that's just how I feel. Like, if you want to build with somebody, you can go very, very far, because understand that it takes a village to honestly just build who you are. So it's like, to be able to meet you for where you are and build along with that, I'm with that.
Yeah,
listen,
I agree.
Being with a partner that inspires you is everything.
Do you think that scammers messed up the dating world?
Ooh, yes,
Absolutely.
of fucking course. Let's talk about it. Let's please talk about this, because I have a thing against scammers. I have a thing against scammers.
What's your thing against scammers?
I feel like scammers and rappers are like in the same category for me. So I feel like whenever you mess with a shorty and you're a rapper, you're gonna end up messing with a shorty that messed with a scammer or a scammer before.
Is it like a get money nigga though? Like, is that what you mean by like the?
It's not a get
type?
money nigga, because some shorties fuck with like athletes, some shorties fuck with like artists. You
But
know.
those all to like me as a like woman is like those are get money
I think
categories.
scammers and rappers are hand in hand because the culture is so mixed.
Okay, like the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I have an issue with scammers because y'all set the bar so high for women, money-wise, that average niggas cannot fuck with certain women. And I think that's a problem, and I think that's problematic at this point in time. I think there's a lot of women with high standards at a young age that...
21.
21. I think women at 21 that fuck with scammers, the bar is high. And they expect a lot more that will come from an older nigga than a younger nigga. So then they start fucking with older niggas a lot more because they bring the same stuff the scammers were bringing. And young niggas or the niggas who make less of a bag are out of here.
You're talking. I agree.
My
Like, what do you think about like the question was
I hate
have
scammers.
scammer niggas like fucked up the dating world? know the dating culture.
No, he said yes. No, he's
Right, like I'm that's what
My
I'm
opinion,
saying.
because I ain't no scammer, but my opinion is, I don't think so. I feel like it depends what they do. Like, let's say we could go on a date, I can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if I was a scammer, right? And if I can afford it, you know, I take you to something calm, simple. You know what I'm saying? But once you start doing Philippe's, Del Fresco's, then yeah. But
Oh, you mean the hood bougie spots?
Hood rich.
I hate those spots.
Why you
Anyway,
hate hood rich?
I have a
Why is
question.
hood rich bad?
I have a question.
So terrible.
That's my hood
Let's
type.
say you get a shorty, you just meet a shorty. She's like, you know what? I want to go out to Ruth Chris tonight, very casually. I want to go out to Ruth Chris tonight.
just,
What do you say to that?
if what? If I'm
It's like a
regular-
random Wednesday.
If I'm a
A
regular,
random Wednesday. We woke
How-
up
how
probably
long-
2
okay.
hours before I hit you up.
Let's set the
You just got a
scenario.
question.
Though.
Let's go out to Ruth Chris. Let's buy drinks after, etc., etc. Let's go home.
Can we set a little bit of a scenario?
Let's
or
set the scenario.
are you guys dating for like a week, a month? Like, what's the like? Let's set a tone.
Okay. Let's say this is first date.
Okay.
Because when it comes to women who fuck with scammers, it's always something outrageous on the first date.
Okay. Okay. So
Let's say
set the
Ruth Chris
tone.
is the first date.
Okay.
You doing that? Tell me you're doing that because you could afford
I'm
it.
not, see, if I was a scammer, I could do that. But if I'm not a scammer, I'm not doing that. Like, why are you? What made you just come out of nowhere saying a Ruth Chris?
Because she
No, that's
fuck
what
with
she
she
likes.
fuck with
That's
niggas
what
and
she
she
likes.
she
That's
likes
what she
niggas
likes.
that
That's what
take
she
you to
likes.
Ruth Chris
That's
on
what
the
she
first date because
Does
she
that
fuck
turn
with
you
niggas with
off?
money.
If you can't afford it, does it turn you
That's
off?
a huge turn off.
That's a turn.
But
off.
is it because just because you can't afford
It's not
it?
can't
It's
afford
because
it,
it's the
but why,
first date.
why would you just bring up Ruth Chris? Why I can't just pick a date? Like, pick somewhere nice. Sorry, pick
No,
somewhere
right,
nice.
you're right.
And it could still be like, why is this a date or is like you're just in a mood for Ruth Chris? You know what I'm saying? Because it's giving me 350 plus 10.
First
Plus
of all,
10.
y'all didn't see that
I'll be
post on
honest.
social media that was like, what was it? For the like average New York date, it was like 200 plus, right?
Yeah, it's 200 plus.
Yeah, to come outside is about $1.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You
I'll
gotta
be,
pay gas.
I'll be honest with you. I understand your plight, right? But at the end of the day, if you chase this woman, it's either you can afford or you can't.
But that's
Wait.
He not
Wait,
lying. He not lying.
I understand the culture.
He not lying.
set up by, that's
Yeah,
set
by
up.
design, by design, yes.
That's set up by the
scammers.
scammers.
But now, the bar is there. The bar ain't
chose
moving
her.
until it moves.
We can't even say scammers.
Why
No,
not?
yeah, that's what I'm
So why
saying. The
why
bar-
can't we
Right,
say
'cause it's like
scammers?
street
Because
drugs.
he was-
It's
yes,
not just
scammers.
scammers.
He just-
It's
he-
not.
Drug dealers
It's
is the
really-
same
it's
boat as the
not.
I
scammers.
got you. I got you. I got you.
I say the drug dealers fuck up the game too.
Look, I got you. The examples,
have
the
this conversation.
examples, which you're correct, they do too. But the examples that were rappers and scammers, right? Even
Word.
though the drug dealers play their part, and the rich niggas play their part, motherfuckers
Word.
who got family money play their part.
Word.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is the level of lifestyle she's accustomed to. She's not supposed to dumb down herself for us.
Right.
Yeah.
We gotta get our
Come
money
on,
up.
talk about it, Kami.
So at the end of the day, if you can't provide something other than that, or if you were smart, you take it for lunch, not dinner, bro.
Yeah.
Like you could go to fucking all
Drop
these
some gems
places
on 'em.
for
why-
lunch.
but why she
Here's,
wanna say
here's,
no,
here's,
listen,
no,
yeah,
listen,
that's what I'm
wait,
saying.
wait,
Here's my
wait,
thing.
wait,
That's the
wait,
culture. That's where it's
wait,
fucked up
wait,
by scammers because the first date is going to be
Hold on.
something crazy,
know what?
regardless.
Hold on.
I'm putting you on game. I'm putting you on game.
Go
The
to
thing
a nice
about it,
little
I feel like most men
Go
need
to-
to stop
yo,
trying to go to
the game
dinner
is go to
at these
happy
places
hour.
with women
Take her
because
for lunch.
if you
Take
can't
her for
afford it, you can't
lunch.
afford
Afford
it.
it, right.
But lunch, go ahead. When you finish and y'all that's watching, go look up lunch at these places. You can afford it.
Nah.
It be deals, it be 2 for 1, it be all
Nah,
that. At
those
these
are
same
spots for
spots.
some
But the
specials.
shorties
At
who
Ruth
fuck with
Chris.
scammers are the
Are not-
ones bringing the
First of
ideas
all,
to the table.
I
First
just have
of
a
all, I
question.
was
Why
talking
you
to a
going for
friend.
girls
I-
like that?
First of all, I have a lot of nigga friends.
We don't know.
They were
We don't
talking
know.
about-
You never know until you're
Okay.
in
They
it.
were talking about how shorties do not like happy hours. I literally talked to a guy who was like, I literally.
They don't like no happy hours.
Y'all saw Bronzekill, right?
Shorties are
You
dirty,
know
right?
the whole door car opening trick, right? His trick is literally, I will ask a shorty out to a happy hour just to see her reaction. If she's like, I don't want to go to a happy hour, he's like, I don't know if that's the shorty for me, because you're already
Her
thinking in that
mindset.
like scammer, money,
Yeah.
whatever lifestyle. It's like she not thinking about nothing but the
I would-
bag and the bread.
I will say this. It has, in a way, it has fucked up a lot of things because I was just telling you guys example earlier that women now expect, like they have a scammer boyfriend, whatever, right? And y'all at the birthday,
Huh?
And now,
talk
and
about
now
it. Sis. Talk about
they're
it.
saying my boyfriend
Gotta pay for
has to
everything.
pay for all of my friends,
for
all
who?
7.
For the
Wait,
10 for the
listen,
group of 10.
Listen,
For the
listen,
group
listen.
of 10.
Let me finish my thoughts, y'all. Let me finish my
boyfriend
thoughts.
doing it.
Let me finish
The
it.
group of 10 is crazy.
So now my boyfriend has to pay for all of my homegirls. No, that is not gonna happen because that money could go towards me.
She was with you. She was with you until you said
no. I'm
Oh,
still
your
with her
face-
at the
Oh,
no.
your face
I'm
got
still
crazy.
with her at the no.
Because why does my
She's
boyfriend
right.
No, she
have
is
to,
right.
why does
She's
my
right.
boyfriend
She's
have
right.
to pay? Because this is what we're seeing on social
But depends
media,
what-
right?
Why?
Yeah.
This is what we're
Why
seeing on
is
social
she
media. That women
paying
are
for the
like,
whole table?
women are like, oh yeah, my nigga got to pay for if it's a table full of my homegirls, he got to pay for everybody at the
That's
table.
You know why?
crazy.
You know why?
Why?
Alright, because
Why?
some scammers, you know what I'm saying?
But can we just highlight that you said scammer?
Scammer.
Alright, scammers.
Okay.
Some scammers, when they going out, let's say Brooklyn Chop House, Say Less,
Say
depending
less
what
is trash, by the way. Sorry, you can cut that out. You can cut that out. You can cut that out.
Alright.
You can cut that out. Delete that. But it is
Let us know in
trash.
the comments if it's right.
I don't
Say
know,
less
I
is
want
trash.
this. But certain spots,
It's
you
Jimmy
know,
38.
depending.
It's giving Jimmy 38 again.
But Jimmy 38.
But you can cut it off. You can cut it out.
Depending, like, let's say it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Certain scammers, they throw the.
That's your
okay,
birthday though, baby.
But why am I
let me
still
finish, let me
paying
finish.
You're
for
right, I'm
everybody else though?
No,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
supposed to
Oh,
pay
you're
for
right.
me, and that's
No.
Right.
it.
So you
I
know,
thought we were just
My,
talking
my,
about.
my girls is not broke.
I thought we
My
were
girls
just
don't
going.
give broke girls vibes,
Okay.
okay? They can pay for their own shit.
Word.
My
So
nigga don't gotta pay for
When
that.
ahead.
when it comes
Your
down
friends
to it, if she's talking about I gotta pay for all your friends, all of them coming home with us.
guys,
What's up? All of y'all, and I'm not.
No,
And
but it's-
disclaimer, I am not equating women and their vagina with money. But you gotta tell me that I'm paying for everybody, and we not all go. We're gonna have a big
we need a
slumber
twerk
party.
session.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm expecting you
gotta
to
pay
pay
for none
for
of them.
anything. To be
You
honest,
gotta pay
it's
for
like
none of them.
a little brunch with me and my mom. That's when I would expect
No, I'm
you.
definitely
But
paying
I was
your
like,
mom.
that's to be honest,
She
that's
put you on this
probably the only time I'm expecting you to be like, you know what, Mom Dukes, I got the bill. Because you know now you getting butterfly points.
Okay.
You know you're doing a
Right.
little something for
Right.
Mom Dukes, but like my birthday and a whole like.
But
I'm a social bitch. After having 20 bitches at the
But
spot.
the problem is some
Like,
women
what?
carry themselves like that after they fuck with a scammer. After they've been through the things that a scammer puts them through.
So don't
after a
date
scammer
them.
goes to a part, you never know until you're in it. And then I'm looking at you like, why are you asking me to pay for all your friends? And you respond to me like, I used to fuck with a scammer.
Cause look,
But
now
you
I'm
shouldn't
in
do
it
that
already.
from the
Look,
jump.
cause look, you know what it is for
You
scammers.
can't do that from the
For
jump.
scammers,
Why
You can't
we
do
not
that from the
asking?
jump.
Why we not
For-
asking the right
for
questions from the
scammers,
rib?
Go ahead, babe.
For scammers,
Yeah.
for scammers, right? I brought you to a lifestyle where, like a bust down Cardi.
Talk about it. Chain glistening.
Cupid shit hitting.
Come
You know
on.
what I'm saying? You know your birthday coming. I probably got you an AP. I went from the Cardi bus
Cartier.
to the bussy AP. Come on. You know your friends like, oh, okay, so now it's like they looking at it as this is your birthday. Because if it's a birthday for scammers, if it's your birthday and I got you all of this, they looking like, oh, he got the bill.
You gotta top it.
You feel what I'm saying?
You gotta
already-
up it. You
he
gotta
already-
up it
He
every
already upped
time.
it, and he gonna pay for the bill. So when the bill comes, I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes when the bill comes, everybody start like, oh,
What the fuck just happened? That's the bill? That's not my bill.
shit like
Word.
3200.
Oh, bro, come on.
What I will say is, there's a lot of games being played.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, even though the question is valid and it's the truth,
Yeah.
the women now, because I always say women do control the narrative, especially when it comes to dates. Nigga, if I try to bag you, don't play no games with me. Ask me, are you a scammer? If that's what you like.
But
No, if
no,
that's
no,
what
but
you
no.
like.
Can we like let's talk about it?
But can we
Just-
also say that men
does
lie
that
too?
not come off too aggressive to you? Like, are you a scammer?
No,
like,
no. You want to know why?
The
It's
hell?
because you don't want to waste your time.
Right.
You don't. This is what you like. This is
you
what you're
expensive.
accustomed to. You like
Chanel-y.
bottle service every Friday and
Right.
Saturday.
Celine.
Brunch, a fucking allowance for brunch.
Brunch on Sundays.
You don't care if it's from Paul Dickinson or Ralph Lauren. You
Right.
don't- who's paying for it? You don't care.
Right.
You just need to know that this is what I need every weekend. On my birthday, I need a Dior bag.
Right.
I need new Cartier frames for Christmas.
Cash at me, just a cash at me.
So don't play when you talking.
What's that money back? What's that? She be like this, Ari. She be like this.
So if a nigga,
Cash at me just to cash at me is
that's,
crazy.
if that's ladies, if that's what you want specifically,
Go
and
for
a
that.
nigga run up on you and he ain't drip down and he ain't jump out the newest 2022,
Cardi.
do not sit there and waste your time.
Men be fronting.
They do.
They do.
They have all
Not
that
even
shit
that,
is
they be
rented.
mad as shit.
I need y'all to
All-
put me on game.
all that
What-
shit is
what niggas
rented.
Be renting? How many niggas be renting? How many niggas do you met that be
Niggas
renting?
be I live by a car dealership. I see these type of
Alright.
niggas go in and
How-
rent these
how many
cars for
niggas
like
try to
days
bag
and come back.
You
With
that
the
be,
renting.
But
that be
how would
renting.
we know?
How do you know what?
How would we know you? You're not coming up to Shorty like, yo, what's up? What's your name? I rented this
Well, the thing
chain."
is, you're not supposed to know. So how
Right,
many do
right.
you do know? What you that are renting cars and trying to bag
I
you?
don't.
Listen, I don't know personally, but I know that is the game. People put their jewelry on layaway. Niggas put their
Niggas do that?
Damn.
yeah, exactly.
First of all, Klarna,
There's nothing wrong with
There's nothing wrong with
Klarna,
it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Klarna is wild. And Klarna put there's flights on
There's
Klarna.
nothing wrong with that.
There's gas on there. There's class
Gas
on
on Klarna.
There is
I've been
nothing
on
wrong
Klarna.
with
I
Klarna
went like
and
2
flights.
weeks ago.
Especially with flights being very expensive. There's nothing wrong with Klarna and flights.
They are.
So I don't know why people be fronting like they can't Klarna.
But I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with Klarna. All I'm saying is there is. Like, everything can be rented. You don't know these days. Everything
Yeah.
can be rented because Klarna, layaway, all
Afterpay,
of
all
the
that stuff
afterpay,
exists.
all of
Affirm
these things
exists.
exist.
It
So it's like,
exists.
first of all, a nigga could put, let me not even say a nigga. Let me just say people generally can put on a fraud 4 months
Yeah.
that they are XYZ. Like you said earlier about a 3-month span about something. And yes, but also like people can put on fraud for so long.
And then you
You know,
start seeing it fall apart.
my
And then
thing
things
is-
don't make sense.
My thing
And
is
things are
that's-
not putting
that's why
2 and 2 is
I
not
asked,
equaling
But that's
4.
when you're an observant being. Like, if somebody is oblivious, they're not even thinking about, like, how are they affording it? Or, like, you know, some people are not thinking about that.
Is that not your question when you first start to invest your time into a man?
Me,
How do you make your money?
personally, yes. But
That's not saying.
Am I, like, you know, I'm not
I don't
everybody.
expect you to walk into the situation saying how do they make the money, but you walk outside. He got a nice car. You get in the car. He got nice clothes on. At that point,
That's
Yeah,
so
you want to
good.
know what he does.
No,
how do you do this?
But that's the real question though. That's like and I'm talking to everybody though.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a female or for a male, you gotta ask yourself like from the conversations that I'm listening to, it's like, are you liking somebody for what they have? Are you liking them for their hand, or are you liking them for who they are?
Right.
Or who they could potentially become.
And those influence your questions and the type of questions you ask. Like, if she's just a money ditzy girl,
She's not gonna
she might
ask
not
it.
give a fuck how you're getting it. You
But
got
The
it.
thing is that comes with your nigga regardless. Like even if it's a conversation of those are two separate things.
Okay.
Either way, if you're investing your time into a nigga that you might like because you like his personality and he's dressed nice when you see him for the first time,
It smell good.
that question it smell good. That's the first question.
Ain't got a haircut.
Like, what you wearing?
And car wash. And car wash. So it can be a combination of I like this guy, I like his personality, I like what he brings
You're
to
right.
the table.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, how is he getting this fucking money?
right.
And that's when scammers start to break the bracket. And now it leaves, the nice guys off the table because
Yeah.
now money is the standard. Now we're looking at how you make your
Literally
money.
is
So
though.
now it's what I told my boy. He was talking about like he didn't want to do extra work to make money this and that third because he could. Like he's working a good job now, but he got
He said he doesn't want to do extra work. Like, what do you mean?
like he got a good job making good money, but
Okay.
his first side hustle would add on to it. So it would put him.
But
to
he
like
doesn't want to do it?
He don't. I told him to sacrifice a year to get ahead 5, right?
Ooh.
And he was like,
People
nah.
don't. Wait, can you say it again?
I said
For the, wait,
sacrifice-
say it into the, like for the people, because that's fire.
I said for him to sacrifice 1 year to get ahead 5.
Okay.
I said, yo, no going out, no dates. Like, you could probably get some buns every now and then, but, like, really focus on just stacking your bread. And he was working with a financial advisor. I said, yo, work with that and then just get your money where it needs to be. Because then when you are going out, you ain't got to worry about the scammers. You could compete if you wanted to.
Right.
But you got
They
it.
gonna think you're a scammer.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's what I said earlier, you got to focus on you. Those girls are gonna be like that, but only for so long. Because when them niggas get locked up, you gonna be outside.
Right.
It took a lot of focus to compete with the scammers.
Like it is what it is.
It does though. You know what? To me, you know what? And I feel like what Kami's talking about, and I'm gonna let him finish. It's a long game. It's about longevity. It's not about that right now shit because you're building and these women are focusing on getting these niggas right now. But there's a difference between, and we're stereotypes or whatever, but men age differently in a way than women do. Yeah. So in that 3 years, she's chasing a scammer. Now 3 years from now, she's burnt out.
Right.
I'm sorry to say that.
Chanel old.
First of all, y'all
style.
women don't come at me.
But certain bags is
old. 3 years from now, she's like burnt out. But 3 years,
I collect
3 years from now, you were building. So now you are maybe not a millionaire, but your money is good and you're settled.
Fashion Nova.
And
Not
Fashion
Nova.
There's nothing. First of all, there's nothing wrong with any of these lanes, but I'm just saying, like, people are not thinking long term wise, and that's the problem.
And my fault. Unless you're dealing with a nigga, unless you're dealing with, he a scammer, but he's smart. He actually did what he had to do. Invested, got out, invested to something. He's still gonna be that. Could be that nigga still. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, he still drip. He was a scammer. He was dripping how he was dripping, but he's still gonna drip. People gonna still think, what is he doing? He's still a scammer again.
His money's legit now.
There's a lot of scammers that got it and got out.
Let's be honest. We commend the scammers that could turn their scamming into something.
Into a business, right? We're not shitting on all the scammers.
If you turn the scamming into something, and at the end of the day, number one, you're not caught up, and number two, you could support yourself and your family. That's cool. But if you're scamming the scam for the time being, and that shit dies out in a year and a half, I'm counting you.
I'm gonna end it on this note. I'm gonna tell you this: America, in all its entirety, is built on a bunch of scams.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So ain't nothing wrong with saying like, oh, yo, he's a scam. Because some people are like, oh, you scam, you ain't get how you did. First off, that nigga who got that building and that building and that building
was all scamming. Benjamin Franklin was
cut his corners. They done did what they had to do.
Let's not get into history class.
I'm just saying, there's nothing. I'm not gonna say that you should be stealing, but if you gotta do what you gotta do to survive,
we commend that.
But when we talk about just our shit, our experiences with dating, yes, the overall consensus is niggas fucked it up. But the niggas who are mad at that, stop watching it. Bury your head in the sand, focus on what you gotta do, build your bread, get brolic, come back outside in 2-3 years when you got it.
Okay,
and just take that bitch to Cuba on the first date.
Okay.
Not Cuba on the first date.
I'm hating on all you scammers.